Well, good evening, and thanks for watching another Glenn Maney Talks Chelsea. And tonight it was Chelsea 3, West Ham nil. And well, this video certainly changed in the last 15 minutes of that game. I won't go through all my notes, but Tammy was getting it, big style. His only contribution up to the goals was an excellent cross that Werner nearly got on the end of. But other than that, it wouldn't stick to him. He was getting out muscled. So I was pleased for the boy when he got 2 goals. That's all I'm going to say on the Tammy Abraham matter. I'm still. Anyway, I thought it was a pretty poor performance, if I'm brutally honest. We've played so well in parts of this season, and tonight I didn't think it flowed. I thought we looked cream crackered. It looked so tired. It was unbelievable. There was no tempo to our play. When you watched Liverpool the other night, or even City, it was just poor. I don't know how much of that was down to West Ham, because West Ham do spoil. They do cut down your space pretty dramatically. But I didn't think they were really at the races. Lucky they couldn't finish, innit? I mean, did they test Mendy? I think they did. Few shots that are probably still landing in the Fulham Road. They were awful. They could, they couldn't hit a barn door with a Sherman tank, could they? They were pretty bad. But yeah, we right the way through the side, with the exception of and a few. No, actually, I'm being unfair. Thiago Silva, who was my man of the match, I thought he played really, really well tonight. Don't think Zuma put a foot wrong. A couple of really good tackles. Looks a different player, don't they? Unfortunately, Chilwell got injured, but Emerson did all right when he came on. Once he let his man get away from him. Aspie was Aspie. Paul Jorginho was pretty poor tonight. I had after the first 6 minutes where I thought we were excellent. I thought, oh, Chelsea are back. Tempo was good, whizzing it round, and then I've got notes that Tammy. Have a look. Yeah, Jorginho, Mount and Kante had all given the ball away so cheap, it was unbelievable. And that was after 10 minutes. I thought, here we go. Tempo dropped. Team as a whole dropped 5 yards. And I thought, here we go. Back to Everton and Wolves. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that tempo drops off. Unless they're whacked. I don't know. Unless they're tired. But I mean, look at Liverpool the other night. Bang, 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 bang. Fast tempo, lots of movement. And Chelsea are capable of that. But it seems to be in patches, not throughout the game. So yeah, I was pretty despondent. Thiago took his goal well, didn't he? God, Jesus, whack. What a header. Felt sorry for Werner tonight. I do. He's going to get loads of stick. He's going to get loads of stick on social media, bless him. But he's obviously a quality player. But it's just not going for him. When he hit the bar near the end there. You know what? He reminded me of when we used to watch Chris Sutton in a Chelsea shirt, but with talent, because Chris Sutton used to try his heart out, and he was just pants, wasn't he? At least we know Werner's got some talent, even if it's well hidden at the minute. But nothing's going right for him. You watch one will go in off his backside, and he'll be up and running. Got no worries about him whatsoever because he's in the right places. He's missing, but he's in the right places. And once they start going in, they'll start flying in. So I've got no problems with him. I personally would like to see him playing down the middle, but Frank knows best. So yeah, we had Jorginho in midfield, didn't we? And Mason Mount. He gave it away a couple of times in the first half, but his pressing was, you can't fault the lad, can you? He just puts in a shift every time. He's getting frustrated. He's kicked out a couple of times now, and Frank wants to just put his arm around him and say, "No need, no need. It'll all come right. It'll all come right." Kante gave it away cheaply twice. First 10 minutes, I thought he had a pretty lousy first half, if I'm honest. But second half, he redeemed himself. He's been playing so well up till the sort of before the Everton game that no worries about him. No, world class player. Just going through a bad patch. But when you get in sort of 6 and 7 of them having a bad patch altogether, that's when you've got problems. Pulisic was particularly in the second half was excellent. That run that resulted in Werner fluffing it to Tammy. That was a good team goal, but also good individual work by Pulisic. So let's score him. Mendy didn't have an awful lot to do, but I'll give him a 6. Distribution was good. Tonight, very good. Aspi, I'm going to give him a 6. Zuma gets a 7. Thiago Silva, my man of the match, gets an 8. Ben Chilwell gets a 6. Bit unfair on him because he had to go off, but he didn't do a great deal for went off, but he didn't do anything wrong either. So yeah, Chilwell gets a 6, and Emerson, who came on for him, I thought looked reliably, gets a 6 too. In the middle, Jorginho gets a 5 from me. Kante gets a 6. Mason Mount gets a 6.5, just for his delivery. His delivery in the for the Thiago, the corner for Thiago goal, and just a general passing, particularly in the second half, got a lot better. And the boy always puts a shift in. So yeah, he's have I scored Nicolo? Gets a 6 anyway. Werner, I'm going to give him a 6.5. Hit the bar. Missed one that he should have scored. Well, he didn't miss it. Fabianski had an easy save. The boy's just trying too hard at the minute. That's what he's doing. But again, lots of work, lots of taking players with him that half social media wouldn't have noticed. The cabbages would be out calling for his head, saying what a terrible signing he was. Got to, wouldn't they? They just look up from FIFA and think, oh, let's be negative. So you got to expect that, but he'll come good. Pulisic gets a 7.5 from me. Starting to look sharp. Brave on the challenge with Fabianski, the header that came out of Tammy. And Tammy, 2-goal Tammy. What do I do here? Do you know what I had him on for? I had him on 4 before those goals went in. Tammy gets a 6 from me. He'll get a point for each of those goals. I don't know if I'm being unfair. I don't even know what to think of Tammy Abraham. I just don't know. I've got a note here. It says, I do not see what he brings to the side. And then he goes and scores 2. Well, there's your answer, Glenn. I am in turmoil about a boy, aren't I? I just hope he keeps proving me wrong. I hope he proves me wrong another 20 times this season, and I can sit here at the end of the year feeling a right plum, and he's got a golden boot. I don't think it'll happen, but I pray it happens. So that's when Cobber came on. Cobber made a big difference. Bit more energy, bit more tempo, and yeah, we looked a bit more like it. Probably the thing that swung the game, really. He certainly covered some ground. And that's it. That's all I've really got to say. We've got Arsenal on Boxing Day, so I'll be back doing one of these then. And I might be doing another little one with about Eden Hazard before Christmas. I've just done an article for the Chelsea Echo, and I'll probably do a little video of that. And next year we're going to have a couple of little surprise interviews with definitely one ex-Chelsea player and possibly two. So for those that watch these videos, thanks for your support. I should speak to you before the end of the year because I should do one of these after the Arsenal game. Frankie Boy made the substitution tonight, probably turned the game, but he's got to get into him about getting his tempo up. Still early doors, still very early in the project. I still think we're doing better than I expected. I take my hat off to them, but they worry me with this lack of tempo. They really do. Okay, that's all from me. Let me know what you think, because I love your feedback. Whether I agree with it or I don't agree with it, don't matter. That's why I do these, to get us talking. Right. Have a good Christmas. Whatever you can do with this blimmin' pandemic. Have a good Christmas, as good as you can. If you're really down, talk to someone. Okay, and if you're really down, even if you leave comments on the YouTube, and I'll DM you or something. So don't let things get too on top of you. I know what it can be like. Okay, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, but you like these. Gives me some feedback if they're worth doing. And all I can say to you is have a good Christmas.